From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
2nd and 9 now. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice throw there by the 4th-round pick, and he earns his guys a 1st down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Play clock at 5. We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
60 yards.
That's another Steelers.
60. 18, Dragon 6.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mustang, let's go.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 17. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 6. And the Steeler 1st down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. The ball on the 8, still could get a 1st down technically, 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, Achane. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. A stop there on third. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Here we go.
Acham is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's third and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. A quick throw there is incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
11 Ember, 11 Mighty. Whoa, Sahat. 180, Sahat.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Sahat. 12, Sahat.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The Bengals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180. Playing hot. 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
13.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
White 80. White 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow will throw. Got him in. It's Brown. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here's Achane to start the drive. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement. Go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Johnson is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
For the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Running right, here's Brown. And some room to run now. And bulldozing his way through. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2nd and 5. Incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind current or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Nice job bringing that one back. 14th on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have cut the lead back down to 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
80. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
The Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Warriors, 19 life, 79.
Here's 2nd and 8. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11. Right 80. Right hot.
Now it's Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Here, 11 MT, 11 MT. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11 Thomas, 11, 11, 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1, ready?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Now Burrow. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
11 MT. 11. It's good set. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 12, 12. That.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
The Bengals field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
On one,
The
right?
Bengals drive about to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12.
They go play action with Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
11, 11.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Right 80, 11,
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
12, 12, 12.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins, 33 yards. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
They're trying to run it here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he He's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
A gain of 6. And the Steelers first down.
Again, it's Achane. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ready? 19, back to 50, back to 50.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11. Dot.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Dot.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To the air again, Burrow. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
set. Big 13. Big 13.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Gun. Shot. 11. Shot. 180. 180 shot. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Shot.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And they'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Ready, check. 79 Broncos. Get it. 76 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 average. Pass the 6. Trap 60. Trap 19 right. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They're
going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Here we go. 11, 11. 180. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
An inside give, Brown. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 8.
Gun. Stop.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Get it. 18, go.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
3. Dragon 60.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
18 Cardinals. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over